Hello and welcome back to the FSS Football channel, and today's watch along of the Istanbul Basaksehir versus Manchester United match. So obviously, as you can see to my right, we have today's starting lineup for Manchester United. Now, we're not 100% sure on the formation. Today it could be the 4-2-3-1, which I think it probably will be, which is on my right, or it could be a diamond. Now, obviously, starting like is not actually that bad. I think it's quite good. I mean, Pogba isn't really fit. I would like to see Fred play today. However, I think it's not bad. So obviously, in goal we've got Dean Henderson. He's come in for David De Gea. I don't think David De Gea really deserved to be dropped, but I don't think it is him being dropped. I think he's just giving Dean Henderson playtime. Then our defence is all, well, including our goalkeeper, is all English. We've got Wan-Bissaka at right back. A centre-back partnership of Harry Maguire and Axel Tuanzebe, which I'm really happy to see. Obviously, that is the back two that I would say we should play most weeks. Because I think Axel Tuanzebe's pace is so important, and he proved against PSG he is a top-class centre-back when he's playing at his best, which he did against PSG. And we haven't really seen him again any other time, so we don't know if that was just a one-off game or that is the actual level he's playing at the moment. Then going into left back, we have Luke Shaw. Obviously, Alex Telles has still got his positive COVID-19 test, so he's not able to play today. So I'm happy to see Shaw in. I don't think Brandon Williams is good enough, so I'm happy to see Luke Shaw play. Midfield, as I said, this is where it gets complicated. It could be a 4-2-3-1, which I've got on the screen, or it could be a diamond, which, if I load that up, like that. So that could be the starting lineup. However, like I said, I do think we're going to see the 4-2-3-1, and that's going to have Nemanja Matic and Donny van de Beek as the two central midfielders, and then a front four of Juan Mata on the right, Bruno Fernandes in behind Anthony Martial with Marcus Rashford playing off the left. Now, I'm happy to see either of these systems be played. I'd probably be more happy to see the diamond played than the 4-2-3-1, because I think that's probably long term the formation we're going to be playing under Ollie, because it helps us get in our best players in Paul Pogba, in Bruno Fernandes, in Nemanja Matic, in Fred, in Donny van de Beek, and lets us play the majority of them together rather than in this 4-2-3-1 where we can only play three of Bruno, Fred, Pogba, Nemanja Matic, and Donny van de Beek. But I mean, after today, it's going to be a big game, and it's going to be a difficult game. Wow, I'm not 7-0 up by now. That's trash. Mate, I know, I'm disappointed in the boys. Obviously, we're not 7-0 up, but yeah. I don't know. But score predictions today. What we saying? Charlie, what we saying for this game? I'm going to go for a 2-0 Manchester United win. Obviously, Basaksehir has lost both their opening Champions League games this season. 2-0 to both RB Leipzig and Paris Saint-Germain. And I reckon they could get another third in a row 2-0 defeat, this time to the boys, Manchester United. 4-0. 4-0, another Marcus Rashford hat-trick, is it? I mean, I'll definitely take a 4-0 Manchester United win. Another Marcus Rashford hat-trick. always good. But back-to-back Champions League hat tricks, I don't think that's gonna happen. Like you don't even see that with like players like Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi, let alone Marcus Rashford. However, I mean, no one really knows how good Istanbul Basaksehir is, really. Because let's be honest, majority of us do not watch Turkish football. Marcus Rashford equals Messi, well, better than Messi. He's English, innit? I mean, I think if you're asking Ole Gunnar Solskjaer that, he'd probably agree. I mean, we can see he has favourites, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and against Arsenal, that was clear to see with Scott McTominay. I've said for a while, Marcus Rashford is a favourite of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Obviously, he came in originally at Manchester United when he was just caretaker, and he benched Romelu Lukaku to play Marcus Rashford up top. And obviously, it's gone on, and Marcus Rashford has been an ever-present really for Manchester United, despite the fact that sometimes he shouldn't be. I remember a lot of last year when Martial was playing fantastic, and if he was to make a sub, it'd always be Martial coming off and putting Rashford up top as the central number 9, despite the fact Martial has been either played better or is a way better number 9 than Marcus Rashford is. So yeah, I'm going to touch as favourites. Scott McTominay is one of them, and I don't think that's good for a team. But I think it's interesting to see Dean Henderson start. Obviously, it's not. Well, I mean, it's nice to see him start. I think he's a good goalkeeper. Should he be starting over David De Gea in a big Champions League game where we need to win? I'd argue not. I would have played him next week when we're at home to Istanbul Basaksehir, because I just don't think today was the game that he should have been starting. However, I'm optimistic for him. I think like I say, he's a fantastic goalkeeper, and I know what he can offer this team at his best. So who knows? I think, like I say, I'm confident. I'm confident with him. I would have started De Gea, but I'm not mad Dean Henderson is getting a start today. Obviously, we come into this game off the back of that awful performance against Arsenal. It's not something I really want to look over again. We were just awful. Didn't play our football. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer got it completely wrong. And today, I'm happy to see Scott McTominay on the bench. I would like to see Fred play. I think Fred's been good when he has played. He was poor against Arsenal, but that was because he was absolutely stuffed. Byron against Solskjaer deciding to play him as lone DM when he can't play that role. And you can be as good as you want. If you put Lionel Messi in defensive midfield, despite him not being a defensive midfielder, he's going to struggle. And that was the case with Fred today. Well, way skid up the Gunners. I don't know about that, mate. I mean, yeah, Arsenal deserve to win. They're the better team, and I'm not going to pretend that. Um, and yeah, I'm optimistic for the game. 1 second, I'm gonna have to quickly dash quickly. Right then. Guess who's back? So we've got about, what, 15 minutes till kick off? A weird kick off, isn't it? 5 to 6. Oh. No, I've got a password. I can't tell you what it is. But I'm gonna open it. Is it what I think it is? Probably. I mean, I definitely ordered something, so I imagine it's gonna be that. I mean, I can't say I've had a pass turn up at the door and it not be what I've ordered. Oh, they're showing highlights of the Arsenal game. It's not great. Alright, so I mean, I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic this game. I reckon we'll win. I mean, if they want to, the less highlight the Arsenal game they show, the better, because the more they show, the less optimistic I become. What is this? Okay. So I can. Four out of 10 English peeps up the boys. Did you all see the consequence of youth players? Honestly, Charlie, I have no idea what you're on about. Wait. Are you saying out of the top 10 most expensive English, well, youth players, 4 of them are English? If so, up the boys. Makes me proud to be British or English. God save the fucking Queen. If not, unlucky. But I mean, if we talk about 19-year-olds or like teenagers that have gone for big fees, I mean, we've got. I I don't know what's considered would be considered big. Or if Jude Bellingham went for a bit. Luke Shaw to Manchester United. That was like 35 million. I think that was the most expensive teenager at the time. Who else have we had? Would Michael Owen be in there still? I don't know when he left Liverpool and got his big moves. Uh, you know what? I'm so curious. I'm going to Google it. Wan-Bissaka maybe. I don't know how he would have been when he left. The more was. Oh, are we talking value wise? Ah, yeah. So obviously we'll have Sancho. He'll be there. Uh, Bellingham. I assume this is done through transfer marked. Let's have a little look on there. Yeah. Age. There we go. Age group. Under 23s will go. Well, yeah, I have no idea what website on Transfermarkt. Alphonso Davies is 72 million, and the highest is Sancho. So I have no idea where this is come from. I'll search Twitter for it. No, I've no idea where. No idea. But I'll take your word for it. Yeah, Saka would probably be in there. Like I said, Jude Bellingham. If we're going under 20-year-olds, who, we, who would that include? You've probably got, well, Camavinga. I don't know how old Erling Haaland is. Four minutes till kickoff, but I'm hopeful. Um, what do you guys make of the game? Are United gonna win? Um, my next question is, what do you think of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and his job position? Obviously, Sky Sports had Mauricio Pochettino in on, when was it? Monday Night Football, and Pochettino said that he's ready to get back into football and would like to be back in England. So is Mauricio Pochettino on Manchester United's radar? Now, if you are watching, please do like and subscribe if you haven't already, and do share the video with your friends and family if you can. And please do get involved in the live chat down below. Right, here comes the referee and linesman. There's the official match ball for the UEFA Champions League. Here he comes. I think today Anthony Martial is going to be absolutely huge for Manchester United. We've really missed him. There's Martin Skirtle. There's key play for them, Visca. They've got Demba Ba, who's just come out. Raphael, like I just mentioned, Martin Skirtle, another player who's playing today. The one I was looking at was done through the Football Observatory. Yeah, that's probably why. Yeah, I mean, I'll have a look at it now. Was it on their Twitter page? Football Observatory. Oh, yeah. Born after 2000. Alright, so we got Jadon Sancho, Greenwood, Saka, and Foden as the English players. Yeah, I found. Cheers, mate. I don't know if is that all. That's not going to focus in on it, is it? No. No. So basically, it's got the list and we've got the values. So we've got Alphonso Davies in top with 184 million. These are euros as well, I should say. Then we got Sancho, who's in second place at 125. Then Ansu Fati at 122. Then Erling Haaland at 120. Then Greenwood, 115. Then Ferran Torres from Man City at 106. Then we've got Bukayo Saka, at 95. Then we go plummet down to Dejan Kulusevski at 75 million. Then we've got Phil Foden at 70 and Rodrigo at 69. I mean, that's weird, to be fair. I would have expected more from Foden and less from Ferran Torres. Here's the lineup. Martin Scott and Raphael and Demba Ba all starting for Istanbul. Obviously, Visca is, of course, as well. Harry Maguire leads Manchester United out today, like we come to expect. And it is Eden Visca who is the captain for Istanbul as well. Referee is Davide Massa, or Mesa. He's Italian. That's all I really know about this guy. There you go. Right, Henderson, Maguire. All right. Backline is how I expect. All right. BT Sport have it as a diamond. Shout out all the losers watching. Boys rule. Females suck. You know. You know if that was aimed at you or not. All right, kickoff is about to happen. Let's get the timer up and running. And here we go here in Turkey. Peter Dury and Martin Keown are the commentators. But of course, I will not be listening to the commentators because they talk utter nonsense half the time. Alright. By the looks of it, it is going to be the 4-2-3-1, but with Juan Mata playing down the middle and Bruno out wide, outright. But here is Kunz Manchester United. Visca losing possession to Luke Shaw. Was it handball? Oh, I don't know. Is it a corner? No, sorry, it's a throw-in. Sure. Poor throw looking to Bruno. And yeah, it does look to be the 4-2-3-1. Maguire goes back to Dean Henderson. Obviously, Dean Henderson making his Champions League debut today. Yeah, no, he's the only one making the Champions League debut. Yeah, Mata outright. Van der Beek, Martial. Back into Nemanja Matic. Maguire. Poor from Maguire. Looking for Shaw. Ball goes into middle. Donny van der Beek pressing. Oh, what's happened here? The ball's fallen. And Basaksehir goes into the left back. And today is an awkward one because I have absolutely no idea about any of these players' names apart from Raphael, apart from the man on the ball here, Skirtle, who's giving it to Raphael. And I think that's Visca. Apart from that, I have no idea who any of these players are. Well, apart from the number 9 Demba Ba as well, actually. We need Graham Souness or whatever his name is to blame Pogba. I mean, yeah, Pogba's not even playing today, and somehow if United lose, it will be Pogba's fault, according to Graham. But here is a chance for Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes. Long ball, looking for Marcus Rashford. Overhit, but will Rashford get to it? No. Well defended by the left back. Is that like Bologna? Bologna? Yeah, I don't know how you pronounce that name. Twanzebe's done well against Demba Ba there. And he goes into Harry Maguire. Sure. Matic. Martial. Van der Beek. Matic. Poor pass from Matic. Raphael. Good intercept pass into play. Here is the goalkeeper. He goes long. looking for Bar, but he doesn't. He can't bring it under. But he's beaten Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka doesn't do well enough here. Here's Demba Ba, edge of the box, puts it into the back post, but it's really poor ball in, and it goes out for a goal kick. Thought you were half Turkish. How don't you know? My Turkish team's Besiktas. I don't know. No offense to Turkish football. I don't really care about it. It is a bit rubbish, isn't it? But I'm sure that will come back to bite me as we lose 4-0 here today. But obviously, we do lose today. Apparently, that could be Ollie's job. Here's Juan Mata. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Not Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Wan-Bissaka. Harry Maguire. Maguire looks for Bruno Fernandes. He finds him. Volley. And it will be a throw-in. It's a... No, that makes the volley seem a lot worse than it was. It was really wide. It was like wide edge of the 6-yard box. And he's volleying it back across from over his shoulder. And it's got out for a throw-in. It's a great ball from Harry Maguire, though. Mata, Donny van der Beek. Here is Shaw. By Mata. Marcus Rashford. Into Donny van der Beek. Van der Beek into Matic, who goes back to Maguire, who goes back into Donny van der Beek. Good 1-2 play here from Manchester United, but we're not really getting anywhere at the moment. Here's Nemanja Matic. He goes into Anthony Martial. Martial will find Bruno Fernandes. Oh, sorry, Mata. Bruno. Poor pass looking for Wan-Bissaka. He wins it back and finds Wan-Bissaka this time. Donny van der Beek into Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes with a lovely ball out to Luke Shaw. Poor pass from Luke Shaw. And now Basaksehir trying to break. Van der Beek, not Van der Beek. Tuanzebe intercepts. And here is Rashford. Matic. Poor. Tuanzebe comes in and wins the ball steps in before Bar can reach it, really. Nemanja Matic. Rashford, poor pass. Maguire with a poor control and gives the ball away sloppily there, but Van der Beek picks it back up. Turns well. Finds Mata, who goes back into Donny. Mata. He goes into to Harry Maguire. Rashford. Back to Shaw. Back to Rashford. Good play here from Manchester United. And we find the ball here with Donny van der Beek, who goes into Bruno Fernandes. Looks for the over-the-top ball into Juan Mata. That's quite poor. I think this first half, Bruno just needs to calm it down a bit and just play the easier ball a bit more. And then later in the game, then try to be a bit more expansive if he can be, if he needs to be. But Raphael passes intercepted by Shaw, but he then picks the ball back up. Here Raphael goes into the midfield, who goes back to centre back, and he just clears it upfield. Donny van der Beek just beats Demba Ba to it though, but it's up rather than controlled, and Basaksehir still keeps the ball. They go long, but it's an awful, awful ball, and it goes out for a goal kick to Manchester United. Bruno finds Marcus Rashford. Go on, Rashford. Rashford Finds Donny van der Beek. Sure. Puts it across. Lovely cross in. And Rashford misses the ball. An incredible ball in from Luke Shaw. And that has to find the back of the net. Let's see that ball. Oh, it's an amazing ball across. Right in front of everyone. And yeah, for me, Martial, probably more Rashford should get a touch onto that. Oh, Donny, unlucky. He's playing well so far, Donny, but there, he's just fallen over. Is Istanbul on the break here down their left hand side or our right? He goes for goal over the bar. First shot of the game comes from Visca. What a bad effort, but it was over the bar. Van der Beek, Tuanzebe. He finds Juan Mata. There's Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Good one too. And the ball comes in. It is headed out for a goal, for a corner ball from one of their centre backs. It's not Skirtle. Alright, it's Wan-Bissaka. Bruno. Finds Juan Mata. He finds Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka beats his man. Puts the ball into the box. But it's well defended at back post. At the front post, sorry. And Demba Ba's in here. Nemanja Matic. 1-0. 1-0. Besiktas. Well, Basaksehir. And where the fuck is his man? Demba Ba giving the whole of fucking Istanbul to run. And Demba Ba can't, Nemanja Matic can't get anywhere close to him. What is going on? Who is marking him? And Demba Ba scores for Basaksehir because we've put everyone forward and no one is marking Demba Ba. It's the whole of Istanbul to run into. And it's 1-0 Istanbul Basaksehir. And that's put the perfect start for Istanbul. Got the early goal for them and now they'll just sit. And of course it's Demba Ba. I ripped the 4-0. Yeah, it's awful. I mean, for those that I ain't watching it. Demba Ba is doing what any normal striker does for their team when you're defending the corner, standing on the halfway line. You usually have at least one or two men on him. We've got everyone forward, and I assume Nemanja Matic is the man meant to be marking him. Nemanja Matic leaves Demba Ba thinking, oh yeah, I'll come get a pass and we'll play a bit of football. Ball just is absolutely hoof long. Demba Ba has, like I say, the freedom of fucking Istanbul to run into and puts it past Henderson, who doesn't really stand a chance. Awful for Manchester United. Terrible start here. Despite we'll play some good stuff, but awful. Sure. It's Martial. It's turn. Rafael goes down holding his leg after a foul from Bruno Fernandes. I can't believe it. I actually cannot believe we've already conceded. Matic goes into Tuanzebe. It goes into Maguire. Just in the half on the halfway line now. We play the ball. Oh, great ball into Anthony Martial, but it's just overhit. Oh, I can't believe what I've just seen and what I'm seeing. Really, Martin Skirtle goes long. Oh, won the ball. Wan-Bissaka deals with it though. Tuanzebe hasn't had the greatest of starts in this game. Wan-Bissaka. Tuanzebe just launches it clear. Sure. Rashford. Van der Beek. Bruno. Matic. Awful ball from Nemanja Matic, who's having a shocking game so far. Here's Demba Visca. Back to Bar. Goes inside. Good play here, Bologna. Puts the ball into the box. It's overhit. Rashford. In our own half. Can he get it clear? And does. Unbelievable. Wan-Bissaka. Matic. He goes into Bruno. He goes out wide to Shaw. Finds good ball. Donny van der Beek toe pokes it out wide to Shaw. Who's offside? Booking for Axel Tuanzebe. He's not having a good game so far, Tuanzebe. So what happens? Again, we go over the top. Bar beats him and he just takes him down. It's so poor from Twanzebe there. Really poor from Twanzebe. Yeah, let me know in the live chat what you think of the game so far. Oh, it's been a mess. Absolute mess. The fact we're playing this 4-2-3-1 shows us that Fred could have played today. Because Fred can play as a double pivot. Matic can't. Well, obviously Matic can. Matic isn't needed in a double pivot necessarily. In a lone defensive midfielder, he is. All right, shot. Headed clear. Belonging strikes. Here's Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes into Donny van der Beek. Matic. Really poor ball. Martial keeps the ball and goes back into Harry Maguire. He turns open. Ball out to Wan-Bissaka here. Bruno Fernandes out on this right hand side. Plays a lovely ball into Marcus Rashford. Anthony Martial now running into the box. Bruno puts the ball in. It's a really poor ball in from Bruno. His passing has been awful today, Bruno Fernandes. Here's Nemanja Matic. He goes out here to Maguire. Goes into... God knows. Martial. Martial on this left-hand side. Looks to beat two men. Can't. It's been a poor first half from Manchester United so far. We need to step it up. If you are watching, please do like and subscribe. It does mean a lot and it is greatly appreciated. Please do get involved in the live chat as well. Right, quick throw from Maguire into Axel Twanzebe. Who goes in Donny van der Beek just inside our own half. To Maguire. And we crossed the first half, hit the halfway line, I'm sure. Matic into Twanzebe. And the ball just ends up with the goalkeeper, and it's so poor from us so far. Sure. Maguire. There is Van der Beek. Good play here. Here is Shaw. Rashford goes back into Maguire. Bruno's dropping so deep to try and get this ball. Right, Raphael with a throw in here. He goes long. Maguire heads out. There's Martial. Poor from Martial, and Raphael intercepts well. And Raphael's having the dream game back against Manchester United. We've had 60% of the ball, but we're 1-0 down. Ball goes long. Martial brings it down really well in front of Martin Skirt on his fouled. Really good play there from Anthony Martial. And yeah, Martin Skirt just absolutely snaps him down. Here's Donny van der Beek. He goes out into Bruno Fernandes. Again, it's a poor pass from Bruno. And it's offside here. Man United will have a free kick. We really do need to step this game up if we're actually going to win it. I mean, so poor. I just cannot believe it was bloody Demba Ba. Here's Maguire. Shaw. Shaw into Rashford. He goes back to Shaw. Bruno. Bruno puts the ball into the box. Well defended. It's just so sloppy in midfield. Lovely ball across field from Visca into Raphael. Well, I think it was Visca. Might not have been. And the ball just gets lumped up field to Raphael. And he'll go long. As crazy as it sounds, Demba Ba has been the best player on the pitch so far today. Sure. Poor ball in. Long ball. Twanzebe. Unchallenged, just heads it to absolutely nobody. Poor from Twanzebe. Van der Beek does well. Here's Mata. He goes out to Shaw. Good play from Anthony Martial, who's dropped deep. Maguire just surges through the midfield. By Shaw. Shaw to Martial. He goes then back into Shaw. Van der Beek. Oh, good play, but intercepted. Ball goes along from Raphael, looking to cross the pitch, but Aaron Wan-Bissaka intercepts well, and this is good football from Manchester United. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, he puts the ball in to Anthony Martial. Martial strikes, great block. Martial wins the ball back. Well, gets the ball back after a good Van de Beek challenge, I should say. Alright. Good play from United. That, yeah, I don't really understand that cross from Wan-Bissaka. Surely it goes to, I think it was Bruno making the run into the front post. But let's see the shot again. What block? Oh, that might be the most pointless highlight I've ever seen. I don't think it hits his hand or whatever from the block. Alright, here's Juan Mata. Bruno. To Wan-Bissaka. Back to Bruno. Matic. Harry Maguire. Donny van de Beek. Poor pass from Donny van de Beek. And they look to break. Axel Tuanzebe does really well against Demba Ba this time. But then runs it off the pitch. Tuanzebe's not having the most comfortable of games so far. We need to get a goal before it's half time. We really, really do. Ball goes long into midfield here. He goes in to Visca. Plays it down the line. Here's Bologna for Basaksehir. Puts a cross in. Good header. But Dean Henderson saves well. Matic. He's having a shocker. Well, I mean, most of our players are having a shocker. Poor for Martial. Looking for Marcus Rashford. I mean, this is exactly what I would have Besiktas would have liked. Basaksehir would have liked. Sorry, because at the what Besiktas would have came today. We went into this game thinking we'll sit back and we'll hit them on the break and we'll try and snatch something. They've got their goal and now they have to sit back. At no point will they have to come out and just play us again for all game. If at 0-0 we have a chance to score and then they have to come out at us. We have to score 2 now before they feel like they have to come at us. That's the case. And Nemanja Matic has been awful so far. Is that fault for the goal? Pushing the back on there on Martial, but nothing's given. Of course it's not, because nothing's ever given on Matic. Just gets away with giving away a penalty, but it could be a penalty. We'll see where he gave away a foul. Just outside, I think. Oh, come on. Free kick just edge of the box. I think it's Visca will take. Edin Visca. Come on. Come on, Dean. You have to be big here, mate. Be big. No, ball just comes into the box. An awful ball in. Heads back across. Bruno. Oh, it's offside. Dean goes into Maguire. He cuts back in and finds Tuanzebe. Tuanzebe. To Maguire. Back to Tuanzebe. Van der Beek. Axel. Good football. Maguire. Rashford. Bruno. Donny van der Beek. Into Wan-Bissaka. Poor ball from Wan-Bissaka. And that's the story of the day. It's just poor ball after poor ball. Here's Nemanja Matic. Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes, a lovely ball into Juan Mata. Good play from Wan-Bissaka. Puts the great ball into the back post, but no one's there. Oh, here's a chance for Istanbul. Tuanzebe chasing back. Maguire does well. Here's Bruno Fernandes. Sorry, Juan Mata. Now to Bruno. Poor ball out wide. Looking for Rashford and it goes out for a throw into Basaksehir. And it's been an atrocious first half. Awful. Nothing much you can say about that apart from it's been awful. Good football there from Basaksehir. Matic, Maguire. What is Maguire doing there? Maguire there could easily go into the left and shore, but decides to try and head it back across himself and nearly gives the ball away. But Henderson clears. Skirtle beats Bruno in the air. Maguire just heads it back forward and Skirtle there again. And we are playing awfully. Shaw wins well. Raphael goes down as if he's been shot. Referee does play on though because he did win the ball. Bruno. Nemanja Matic. Tuanzebe. Bruno. Oh. Good football there. Poor from Bruno, but he keeps the ball actually. Puts a terrible cross in. Oh, this game is difficult to watch. It's so poor from Manchester United. Visca turns out and goes long. Such a difficult watch here. Please do get involved in the live chat if you are here, and please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. It is greatly appreciated, and do share it if you are enjoying. Here's Donny van der Beek. Bruno. Into Tuanzebe. Into Harry Maguire. Good football here from Manchester United, keeping the ball well. Donny van der Beek. That's poor. Bruno loses possession here. No, sorry, Juan Mata did. Oh, lets it run. 2-0. Fucking hell. Fuck. Awful. Awful for Manchester United, and Istanbul, Basaksehir take a 2-0 lead just before half time. Van der Beek, awful pass from Bruno Fernandes, who has been poor today. Juan Mata, terrible first touch, sorry. Awful. Maguire, absolute sells himself. And it's an easy finish from Visca. Demba Ba lets the ball run. Doesn't touch the ball, doesn't do anything. And Maguire sells himself. Fucking moron. And this game has now become an almost impossibility to win. These Basaksehir are the team you beat. Should have been the easy win. And what has Ollie done? He's done exactly what I said we shouldn't have done. We should have played our best team and gone for the win. But no, he's rotated. He's played Dean Henderson. He's played Juan Mata when he shouldn't be playing. And what's happened? We've been awful. And we're going to lose this game. And then we're going to have to go and beat either RB Leipzig or PSG again. Shaw puts it in. Cleared. Awful. Fucking it's abysmal. Harry Maguire absolutely fucking lets the ball go through. I can't be arsed. Victor Lindelof will be thinking on that bench, thinking, what do I have to do to start over Harry Maguire? Here is Shaw. Shaw puts the ball in. Martial, header! Come on, Martial! Come on! Anthony Martial with a fantastic header from a Luke Shaw cross. Brilliant. Brilliant from Anthony Martial. Come on. Huge for Manchester United. We needed that before half time. That is massive for Manchester United. We needed a goal before half time. And Anthony Martial with a good header. Good football here. Shaw with a great ball into the box. Yeah, fantastic cross in. Luke Martial head is the only one getting anywhere near it. Fantastic header into the back post. Brilliant. Brilliant from Anthony Martial, and makes it 2-1. And that is huge. We needed that. We really did need that. Come on. Now let's go get a second one just before half time. But what we need at the moment, we still need 2 more goals. Here is Marcus Rashford. 1v1 with a defender. Here is Raphael will just get it clear now, surely. No? They're trying to pass it out. They're taking the piss. Oh, it's an awful clearance. And we have it just outside the box. Here's Nemanja Matic. And you have to... Matic, play the ball! Martial. To Marcus Rashford. Donny van der Beek. Van der Beek. Poor from Donny van der Beek. It was a good challenge, really. And now they'll look to break. Here is Basaksehir. Basaksehir. Oh, they're just going to keep the ball now for a bit. Man United best team. Don't even get me started. I mean, we've got the goal, which was important, but we need another one still. Go on, Martial. Donny van der Beek today has been fantastic, I have to say. He's almost playing midfield on his own. Juan Mata has been, I don't think he's done much. I think Fred comes on, has to come on at some point. Maybe go diamond and go into the diamond because we are playing a 4-2-3-1. That's clearly the system we're playing. I would go diamond, probably bring off Matter, sorry, for Fred. And I think that's half time. Yep, half time. Istanbul 2, Manchester United 1. What is there to say? What is there to say about that first half? Now, let's analyse that second goal again. Awful, awful, and it was calamity. Poor ball from Bruno Fernandes to Juan Mata. Juan Mata, not the great first touch, bad, and didn't control it. Then gets outpaced by the Basaksehir player, which we always knew would be the case because Mata doesn't have any pace whatsoever. Then the ball comes across from Maguire. Well, to Maguire. Demba Ba gets nowhere near the ball. And what's Maguire going to do? Maguire can either let the ball run like he does, and having no idea what's going on in that left back, well, where the left back, so their right winger is. No idea. Knowing their best player is on that right wing. Leaves it. And it goes through. Luke Shaw obviously isn't there because we've just been on the attack. And Visca has an open goal almost. Just as long as he doesn't hit the goalkeeper, he's always going to score. Awful from Harry Maguire. Back in the day, if we had Rio Ferdinand there, if we had Nemanja Vidic, Steve Bruce, that ball ain't coming across. Even with Chris Smalling, that ball's not coming across the goal. Awful. I don't know why. Why are we change? Why do we keep changing things? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer needs to just fucking leave shit alone. It's awful from him. Now, against RB Leipzig, we play the diamond. It works brilliantly. Against Arsenal, what do? We go and change it all, and we don't play well. So we come into the game against Istanbul. The 4-2-3-1 this year hasn't really worked for us. The diamond hat did work. And it worked against PSG. Worked against RB Leipzig. So what do? We go and play the 4-2-3-1, which, like we just said, hasn't worked for us this season. And what a surprise, we've been bad. Man of the match today so far has been Donny van der Beek. He's been brilliant. Kept it easy. I don't think he's made a mistake, really. Matic has been awful. Bruno hasn't been very good. Bruno's getting on the ball. He's lively. But some of his passes have been way off. He's partly at fault for the second goal. It's this awful ball to Juan Mata that seen us get break on. And as much as we want to blame Harry Maguire for it, Bruno Fernandes has to be better for that pass. Some of his passes have been poor as well, but it's poor. But the first goal for me is probably the biggest issue. That is schoolboy defending. Everyone knows when you're defending a corner, you have two 2 men. You have one to get the ball before it reaches the man, and one on the man. So you have 3 men. You have this. Let's say this is the defenders. You have no. This is the forward. You have a defender here, just in front of the attacker, and then you have another defender just here, covering and sweeping up before it gets to the striker. But what we done? We'll have Demba Ba sit on the halfway line, and where's the Nemanja Matic? He's what? Past the semicircle. Awful. Schoolboy stuff. Especially, yeah, best defender ever. Harry Maguire. What's happened to him? At Leicester, he was fantastic. And he wasn't bad when he first joined. I thought he was quite good, actually. He's given captaincy and he's turned to a sack of fucking shit. He might be a fucking scarecrow. He's that static. Awful. Can't believe it. Absolutely cannot believe it. We go into half time 2-1 down. I honestly just can't get it from my head what's happening. What the fuck? What on earth? We've just seen that first goal. We are so high up. We actually don't have a single man back. We don't have a single man back. We're so high up. And it's awful. Nemanja Matic. Nemanja Matic is the man on Demba Ba. And he's actually nowhere near it. Yes, is it poor from Ollie and whoever decided we're going to commit that much from a corner? Yes. But what is it? Awful. Dean Henderson doesn't really have a chance. Dean Henderson's played well for Manchester United when he has played, but he doesn't have a chance there. Not a chance. Here's the goal though. Shaw does really well. And Martial, good header, good goal. We need Fred on. Fred's a fantastic ball. He's box to box, Fred, and we need him. We've missed him today. To me, Lindelof next game against Everton has to start. Maguire can't play against Everton. But at the same time, think about it. We've got what's it called? We've got I don't know. I'm just speechless. Oh, what an awful second half. We need 2 goals now. We need 2 goals in the second half, because we need to win the game. And we don't look like getting them really. But yeah, alright, I will be just back to go refill my drink. Alright, I'm back. So, just cream. No! Scott McTominay's coming on! Oh my god! Scott McTominay's coming on! Oh my god, no! Scott McTominay's coming on the football pitch! Oh! Who is coming on? Twanzebe. Twanzebe's coming off for Scott McTominay. Is Matic going centre back? Or is McTominay going centre back? Or is, what? I imagine it must be McTominay going centre mid with Donny and Matic playing centre back. Yeah, it's Emmanuel Matic and Maguire playing centre back. With McTominay and Donny in midfield. And then the front line stays the same. I mean, if you're going to have to bring off Maguire or Matic, not Maguire or Matic, Maguire Twanzebe, you'd imagine that it would be, what's his name? Maguire, performance-wise, but at the same time, what was I going to say? Twanzebe does have a booking, and Demba Ba's caused some troubles. I think the question for the second goal as well, where is Luke Shaw? They never showed him. Obviously, he's not covering his left back duty, so obviously their right side. And again, their best player operates on the right most of the time. Poor from Rashford there, poor. Oh, brilliant! I didn't. Start the timer. Oh, that's wrong. Alright, I'll start the timer in 10 seconds. Alright, here's Maguire. Twanzebe. Maguire. Poor. Poor from Maguire. It's an awful ball. Get him off. Maguire's taking a boot to the face there. But again, today, it's rewarding bad performances. Matic, awful. He stays on. McTominay played woefully against Arsenal. He stays on the whole of the Arsenal game and comes on against Istanbul today. Fred, who's been brilliant for us, had a poor game because he was moved out of position. Doesn't come on. Awful from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. The levels of ineptity from it that he's shown, not just today, but recently, is incredible. Matic, Rashford, Shaw, wins a throw-in. Shaw, poor from Bruno. Tomley wins it well. Poor ball from Wan-Bissaka, and they just go long, but he wins it this time. Mata, McTominay. He finds Donny van der Beek. Nemanja Matic. Sure. Nemanja Matic. Van der Beek. Into Marcus Rashford. Go on, Rashford. Rashford does well. Go on, Donny. Sure. Poor pass from Shaw. Go on, Martial. Go on, Anthony Martial. Poor from Martial, really. But he try and create something, I guess. Go on. Juan Mata. Finds Bruno Fernandes. Rashford goes down on the edge of the box. Don't know why. But sort of a poor cross there from Bruno. On the floor, it's so easy to mark, to defend against. Tomney. Nemanja Matic. Rashford. Bruno. Donny van der Beek. To McTominay. Donny into Wan-Bissaka, puts it in. Good. Well defended. Oh, to be fair, I have to give it to McTominay. He's not played badly so far. But I mean, what? We're 6 minutes into this half. Mata. Guire. Matic. Sure. Shaw. Poor from Luke Shaw. Please do like and subscribe if you are watching and you haven't already, and do get involved in the live chat. Let me know what you think of the game so far. You like 2-1 down. Oh, ball over the top here, just too far away from Anthony Martial. It's so disappointing to watch Manchester United right now. Go on, Marcus. Good pressing. But Bruno there, not strong enough in the challenge, really. The ball's out to the left back here for Basaksehir. I mean, the only positive that can come out of this game really at this point is that we've got Paul Pogba on the bench still, who could come on and change the game. Another awful pass there from Bruno Fernandes. Oh yeah, at what point are we going to bring him off and try and bring on a Paul Pogba? Brilliant for Anthony Martial, who is fouled. Gone. McTominay finds Bruno Fernandes. Ref! Rafael fouls Bruno Fernandes just outside the box. There will be a free kick to Manchester United. Come on. Just outside the box. Bruno Fernandes looked like he will be the man to take it. How many fouls is it? Martial. Look at that. That is absolutely brilliant play from Anthony Martial. Awful from challenge against Bruno. Oh no, Rafael did get the ball. Alright, who's Mata and Bruno are the man standing over the free kicks. Well, over the free kick. Go on, Bruno. Bruno or Mata will take. I think Martial and Donny van de Beek are the only players that can really take any credit from this game so far. Well, I mean, maybe Luke Shaw got his assist, but although he was all out at sea for the second goal, and maybe the first one, I don't really know what was happening with the first goal. No one does. But here is Bruno Fernandes and Juan Mata standing over the free kick. Who's going to take it? Will be Bruno. Strike. Good save, keeper. Not the. I mean, it was a decent free kick. Not great. Shaw as well. Matic. Back to Dean Henderson. And Dean Henderson goes into Nemanja Matic, who quickly could go into Donny van de Beek, but we decide not to. And we try to play slow football. Here is Maguire. Matic. Sure. Let's see this free kick from Bruno. Oh, it's quite straightforward. It's not a very good free kick. It's not in the corner. It's the classic make the keeper work, and that's what he's done. Matic. Martial. Rashford. McTominay. Easy. Demba probably man of the match today. Ball comes in. McTominay does well. Mata to Wan-Bissaka. Up to Mata. Poor touch from Mata. The first time we've seen that today from him. Here is Rafael. He goes back. And now the ball does come in. Wan-Bissaka does well. And it's an awful volley. And it will be a goal kick to Manchester United. What is going on here? Honestly. Here is Harry Maguire. He'll just walk the ball out. Harry, mate, we're losing. If you actually want to put a bit of urgency into your game, mate, that would be bloody brilliant. Here's Shaw. Bruno, lovely flick into Anthony Martial. Martial, poor there. Well, it bounces and takes it out away from him. But here is Marcus Rashford. Rashford does brilliantly. Rashford. Bruno. Mata. Poor from Mata. Bruno. Scott McTominay. Donny. Juan Mata. Donny. Luke Shaw. Donny. Nemanja Matic. Harry Maguire. Maguire out to Wan-Bissaka. Bruno. Scott McTominay. Back to Maguire. Donny. Shaw. Rashford. Donny. Harry Maguire. Poor from Bruno. Keeps the ball comes across. Well defended. I think Mata might be an offside anyway. It's an awful clearance though. But no one challenges for it. Matic finds Bruno. Finds Juan Mata. Backs to Bruno. Bruno strikes! Well blocked. The keeper can easily grab it. Decent play. Maybe Bruno, I don't should really be trying the shot from there, but I can't really complain. Wan-Bissaka does really well there. Here is Scott McTominay, who goes in to Anthony Martial. And that's a foul. It's book him, ref. Anthony Martial must be like one of the most foul players in the Champions League. Every game he just gets fouled. He gets fouled after fouled after fouled. It was going wide there from Bruno. Edison Cavani's coming on. No. For Donny van de Beek. Awful. Pogba's on for Donny. Paul Pogba's just come on for Donny van de Beek. Who's Cavani come on for? And Anthony Martial's going out onto the right wing. What the fuck has he done? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, you fucking moron. Donny van de Beek, who's probably our best player, he's come off. Marcus Rashford, awful free kick. Donny van de Beek, who's probably our best player today, he's come off for Paul Pogba, leaving Bruno Fernandes, who's had a poor game today, on the pitch. But Anthony Martial, who again has been probably our second best player today, out of position. Go on, Bruno. Awful shot from Bruno Fernandes there. Did well, and then it looked like he just didn't shoot. I mean, the Cavani for Mata, I'm not too mad about. I don't think it's great, but it's not terrible. But it does mean Anthony Martial will now go onto the right hand side. Ball comes in. Brilliant from the goalkeeper. And here is Basaksehir on the attack. Visca. Matic does well. Cavani takes it down and goes back into Matic. Come on, we're losing. A bit of fucking urgency, please. Here is Bruno Fernandes. He just chips it back into Harry Maguire, who then goes into Wan-Bissaka. McTominay. Matic. Not a good ball into Luke Shaw at all. Shaw into Nemanja Matic. Wan-Bissaka. McTominay goes across to Paul Pogba. Great ball out to Rashford. Cavani gets in front of his man, but he's never winning it. Getting a pen for that, is he? McTominay. Go on, Martial. Poor really there from Martial. And it's free kick, Basaksehir. And United aren't going to win this game. I can see it already. No, it's not a foul. It's not a foul. Wan-Bissaka. Come on! Who's called McTominay there saying that, no, that's not his ball? I mean, it wasn't a great pass from Wan-Bissaka, but it wasn't that bad. Wan-Bissaka. Good play. Henderson. Henderson, just throw it out to Pogba, mate. Henderson throws out to Shaw. Nemanja Matic. Maguire. Maguire. To Matic. Pogba. Poor pass, really, looking for Bruno. Tommy beaten so easy from Demba Ba. He just launches it from range. And look, he's not. Does he really think he's going to score there? No, he's just giving them back. So they know that Basaksehir knows we ain't breaking them down. McTominay out to Wan-Bissaka. To Rashford. Back to Wan-Bissaka. McTominay. Matic. Pogba. And they're just playing around us. It's so bad. But traditionally, Turkey's a hard place to go because of the fans, because of the atmosphere. I'm sorry, but they've not got that today. It's 11 versus 11, and we've been tactically outmatched. Oh, well, and not even that really. We've just been their players have just wanted it more. Bruno. Good ball out to Anthony Martial. Martial does really well and wins a corner. I mean, it definitely did go out. Yeah, Martial definitely taps it out before he flicks it back in, but it is a corner. And the goalkeeper comes and collects. Right, can we not just stand on the back post then? We've got both Maguire and McTominay, who both was winning plenty of headers against PSG, both standing behind the goalkeeper, despite the fact the goalkeeper's come out and collected about every single time from a corner. Oh, good ball from Bruno. He finds Edison Cavani. Here's Luke Shaw. Ball comes in from Bruno. Back to Pogba at the back post, but it's headed clear. McTominay. Pogba. Sure. Sure. Martial. Martial into Matic. McTominay into Matic. McTominay. Bruno. Martial. Matic. Cavani. Matic. Bruno. Back to Matic. Just outside the box here. Cavani pass lets us down. And here's a chance to break now, maybe. But we're keeping him back pinned in, and they win a goal kick. Cavani pressing well, but just the flexible out. And we've got about 20 minutes here. Martin Skirtle. Ball just lumped clear. Maguire heads it. Come on. Martin Skirtle goes into Raphael. Raphael launches down the line, but short, easy. Gets the ball. Here is Martial. Martial finds Paul Pogba. Wow. Martial goes down injured. Pogba, poor pass. And now Basaksehir will look to break. Here is Visca. Maguire beaten to the ball. Ball comes over the top, looking for Demba Ba. Matic and Henderson do well. He rolls out to Nemanja Matic. McTominay. Shaw. Into Pogba. Into Martial. Looking for Pogba, but it's always going to be a difficult ball to play. Here's Shaw. Into McTominay. McTominay, nice ball out wide to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Rashford. Bruno. Good football here from Manchester United. Here's Bruno Fernandes into Scott McTominay. What are you going to do there now, Scott? You're going to play it backwards like you always do. Poor ball from Matic. Go on. Sure. Would have been a good ball, but he's well defended. Sure. Cavani. Into Pogba. Pogba. Bruno into McTominay. Back to Pogba. Brilliant from Paul Pogba. Good, well defended and tackled by Raphael. Sure. Pogba turns well. Awful ball in from Paul Pogba. And as time goes on, the result looks less and less likely to happen. Sure. Into Maguire. McTominay. McTominay. Sure. Martial into Matic. Well tackled. And it's Manchester United throw in here. Down this left-hand side. Luke Shaw will take it. He'll go quickly into Matic. Matic will take an age to try and find the ball to Bruno. Maguire heads it to Scott McTominay. McTominay, actually nice ball. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. But he doesn't put the ball in because he can't. McTominay. Again, nice ball. Wan-Bissaka puts it in. Brilliant from McTominay. I have to say, McTominay's been good so far today. I'm going to say it. McTominay's actually played quite well. Poor touch from there from Bruno Fernandes. Ball did get through to him. Oh, handball! Fosu Mensah and Greenwood's coming on. Who's Fosu Mensah coming? Why is Fosu Mensah coming on? What's happening here? Come on then. Must be for Marcus Rashford, surely. No, Marcus Rashford to come off for Greenwood and Fosu Mensah, I assume, for Wan-Bissaka. Yeah. I mean, I would have brought on Williams. Oh, surely Williams would have been the better player to bring on for Wan-Bissaka because he's more attacking, isn't he? Well, I don't know about Fosu Mensah coming on. It's again rewarding mediocrity. What? Why? Because they come from Carrington, not Carrington, from fucking Manchester, and like come through the academy. It's ridiculous. Matic finds Anthony Martial. Martial looks for Pogba, but it's well intercepted. Go on, Cavani. And good play here from Basaksehir. And now it is time and space to break into here for Basaksehir. It's so easy. And now here is Visca. 1v1 with Fosu Mensah, and Fosu Mensah does well. And it will be a goal kick. We need to be quick. Come on, we need a goal in the next 5 minutes. Maguire. Pogba. Pogba, lovely ball to Fosu Mensah. McTominay. Ref! Mason Greenwood is fouled there, but the referee doesn't give it. Of course he doesn't. And Maguire. Awful from Harry Maguire. Unchallenged again. Completely gives the ball away. And here he is again, Maguire. Lovely ball looking for Luke Shaw. No. Overhit. Poor. Again from Bruno Fernandes. Every time Bruno Fernandes overhitting passes. How has he stayed on the pitch and Donny van der Beek didn't? I just don't understand this manager. I'm furious. We ain't winning this game. We're going to be lucky to get a draw. And it's fucking embarrassing. It's absolutely embarrassing. Here he comes. Denver Bar's coming off now. For Frederick Goldbranson. Martial fouled. But the referee doesn't give anything. Oh, fuck off, ref. Here's Maguire. Bruno to McTominay. McTominay out to Luke Shaw. Martial comes infield for him. Shaw beats the man on the outside. It's not the greatest of balls in. Bossy Mensah. Nemanja Matic into Paul Pogba. McTominay. Shaw. Turkey. Maguire. Matic. And the Turkish side here is doing what we expect them to. They're setting deep. Why wouldn't they? Look at it's so poor from Nemanja Matic. Fuck off. Corner to Istanbul. Fucking pathetic. Every single fucking one of them players on that pitch. And especially the man on the fucking touchline, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, fucked it again. The 4-2-3-1 hasn't worked all year, and he's what's he done? He's gone, oh yeah, we'll play that. Oh, let's rotate. And again, we have to win, which is always going to be a difficult game going to Turkey. Everyone knows that's a difficult game. We've rotated. We've played a formation that hasn't worked this year. And we're surprised that we're fucking losing. And what a surprise. The players that have played shit recently have played shit again. McTominay. Not McTominay. Maguire. Awful ball to Anthony Martial. What a surprise. Fuck off. It's like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer doesn't want the Man United job. Honestly, absolutely horrific today. Mistake after mistake again from him. Like, realistically, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will not get another job as high profile in this in his managerial career. He won't. And it's like he thinks he's fucking Pep Guardiola, where if he doesn't do well here, he'll go off to I don't know, Everton, for example, like Carlo Ancelotti. But no, if he gets sacked here, he's going back to fucking Norway. Nemanja Matic. Bossy Mensah. Maguire. Sure. Poor ball in really from here's Pogba. Greenwood. Looks for Martial. And we just lump it long. Henderson. Into Nemanja Matic. Sure. Matic. Anthony Martial. Goes wide. Here's McTominay. Bruno. Bruno goes long and it's easy to defend. Awful. Every long ball we've played, they're winning it every time, yet we're continuing it. It's awful. Oh no. They're in here. Fosu Mensah does really well. Brilliant from Timothy Fosu Mensah. Very, very good defending there from Fosu Mensah. Bruno, awful ball in again. Matic. Harry Maguire. 5 minutes left here. And it's Istanbul, Basaksehir 2. Manchester United 1. Anthony Martial. Luke Shaw. Paul Pogba. Pogba into Maguire. Maguire into Bruno Fernandes. No. Can Bruno do something? No. Oh. Can we? Go on, Greenwood. Greenwood in the box. Awful for Mason Greenwood. Awful first touch. Fucking useless. Greenwood's done nothing since coming on. Same with Cavani. Martial's been moved up out of number 9 to the wing, and what we've looked 10 times the worst. 10 times worse. He hasn't gotten the ball whatsoever. Useless. Ball goes long. Maguire wins it. Here's Cavani. Finds Anthony Martial. Martial can't beat his man. Shaw does well. Somehow they've still got the ball here, Besiktas, but fuck off! Is that a foul, Rare? Awful. Awful, awful, awful. It's the only way you can explain today. Awful. Three minutes left here, plus added time in order to try and find a goal. And we don't look like it. Pogba does well. Fosu Mensah. Pogba to Bruno. Bruno into Luke Shaw. Ball will come in. Easily defended. And cleared. Here's Fosu Mensah. Matic. I think Maguire is just now kind of playing as a striker. Bruno Fernandes will put the ball into the box. Maguire heads it down, but absolutely to fucking no one. Maguire wins the ball, and where's he? Who's he heading it to? No one. He's like he's trying to go for goal. You're not going to score from there. Yeah. Ref, that's a free kick. Fucking hell. Anthony Martial just gets fucking fouled and nothing ever gets given for him. That's about the 8th foul on Martial today. And about 3 of them's been given. Awful fucking refereeing again. Bruno Fernandes found a nice ball. Look at that. That's disgraceful. Shaw puts the ball into the box. Fossi Mensah. Bruno. Shaw. Cavani. Ball comes into the box. We've got 3 minutes of added time. Cavani wins it, but it's just absolutely smashed clear. Fossi Mensah into Nemanja Matic. Find Martial. There we go. Martial turns. He throws himself into the challenge there. Bruno goes long. Smash clear. Completely takes Luke Shaw out. And it will be a corner to Manchester United 2 minutes from time. And if I see Maguire and McTominay standing at the back post fucking shagging again, I'm going to be pissed off. That's all they've done. Shaw is taking the corner. Maguire wins it. Gone. Oh, it's not. It went over. One over the line. No goal. Cleared off the line. Cleared off the line. No, it's never in. Never in. It didn't even reach the line. And United have lost. We've got a minute left. Shaw puts the ball in. Wide. We've lost. We've lost. We've actually lost the game. We've lost this game. And Basaksehir now taking their merry time. And by the time this goal kick's being taken, going to be taken, it's going to be full time. Fucking awful. Why are we looking at goal line technology? It doesn't even reach the line. Not a single part of this fucking ball is over the line. Oh, there we go. Fossi Mensah heads it. Heads again. McTominay. Oh, it's an awful ball from Scott McTominay. And the ref's going to blow up any time now. McTominay wins it. Want to get in midfield. McTominay just up. Cavani wins it. Pogba. Poor ball. Pogba misses the ball. Matic finds Martial. Brilliant turn from Anthony Martial. Fuck off! That's never a fucking free kick. He's turned Raphael. Raphael fell on his arse. The referee's given a free kick. That's it. That's the game. Game's over. I wish it hasn't gone, but yeah, we've lost. They're going to take it. By the time this ball gets kicked, he's going to blow. There we go. Fucking awful. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, you fucking disgrace. Fuck off. Absolutely abysmal from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, say. Absolutely no coming back from that. No coming back from that. He's lost us that game again. Yes. Let's get the player ratings. Let's do the player ratings, and we'll speak about it then. Doing these. Where is it? Now, what to say about that performance? What to say? Absolutely nothing short of an absolute disgrace. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Fucking ludicrous what he's done today. So, I don't understand what he's done today. I said it a couple of times. We came to this game off the back of playing poorly against Arsenal, playing the Diamond. We played probably our best game of the season, and one of the best games under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer against RB Leipzig, playing the Diamond. The Diamond worked against PSG. The 4-2-3-1 which we played today didn't work against Spurs. Didn't work against Chelsea. Didn't work against Brighton. Didn't work against Palace. And we've decided... So clearly the 4-2-3-1 hasn't worked at all this season. The Diamond has. The only time the Diamond didn't work was against against Arsenal, sorry. When we changed fundamental players in that Diamond that makes it work. Like, for example, playing Fred as a defensive midfielder, as a lone DM, and so we can play McTominay in box-to-box, where Fred's best, and McTominay was absolutely abysmal. So today, again, we need to win. What does he go do? He goes and puts out a 4-2-3-1, which hasn't worked all year. And guess what? It didn't work again today. Back line. Where do I begin? Wan-Bissaka weren't great. Shaw got his assist. You could maybe say he was at fault for maybe the 2 goals because he weren't there. But we don't know. I haven't seen the second goal from the good enough angle where we can see where Luke Shaw actually is. But maybe, yeah, he should be getting back. And then we don't know what happened with the first goal. It's absolutely schoolboy defending. We're fucked. Simple as that. Dean Henderson, you can't really say much. There's not much you could have done about it. And yeah, like I say, it's schoolboy defending, which we've absolutely messed up, and has cost us a game. And I don't understand why we went back to this formation. And before we actually start going into player rating, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer needs to take accountability today. Absolutely he does. Let's look at what he did today. He started this formation. Awful. Started... The starting lineup, it wasn't terrible, was it? Really? It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. But why is Scott McTominay coming on? Why is he coming on for Axel Tuanzebe? Tuanzebe didn't have the greatest of games. He got booked, obviously. But why is he coming on? Maguire's been awful. Why is Tuanzebe coming off for... what's his name? For McTominay. McTominay, he played alright today. I can't say he was awful. It was probably his best game of the season. But he wasn't amazing. Nothing I wouldn't expect Fred to do, but Fred would have done it better. And Fred would have been better. Then let's look at what else he's done. He took off who was probably our man of the match today, Donny van de Beek. He was exceptional this game. He was absolutely exceptional. And what he brings him off to bring Paul Pogba on. When, no offense to Bruno Fernandes, he's been a fantastic player for us since he signed for the club, but he was poor today. Bruno Fernandes was poor today, and he stayed on to accommodate for, well, so we could take Donny van de Beek off. Awful. I mean, we are still top of the group. And we will stay top, but we have to now go. We can't lose to Leipzig or PSG if we want to top this group. Because no one else will drop points to Basaksehir. No team will definitely lose to them. Awful. I really cannot get my head around what we've done today. Playing the 4-2-3-1 was always a mistake. We should have never done it. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's job will be in contention now. Pochettino has said he wants to come back to management. He's ready to come back to management and wants that to be in England. And there's always rumours about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer losing his job to Mauricio Pochettino. And he doesn't help himself, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He doesn't help himself. You give any Manchester United fan, really, that match today, I think we do better and we probably win the game. Awful. So, Dean Henderson. I don't think Dean played particularly badly. Could he have done anything for any of the goals? No. He gets a 6. Aaron Bissaka. 5. Axel Tuanzebe, 5. What do they do? Not really. Not anything really. First goal. It's done. Well, I don't know. First goal is completely unexplainable. What's happened? I don't know why there's only one man back and why it's Nemanja Matic. Wan-Bissaka is playing is at edge of the box. So I can't begin to fathom what happened for that first goal. And that's what lost us the game today. Let's not make any mistakes about it. That first goal is what cost us this game. Basaksehir was always going to play one way. And you could have asked any Manchester United fan how they were going to play it, and they would have told you. They were going to sit back and hit us on the break. And it was so crucial that we don't let them do that. We have to keep the ball. And we don't give them... If they get a chance, they were always going to take it. It's that type of game where they only need one shot which they would score. And what did we do? We gave him the fucking whole of Istanbul to run into with no one near him. Demba Ba. It was awful. So, yeah. Both players get 5s. Sure, I'll give him I'll give him 6. I have no idea what's actually happened from that corner. The second goal, he's not there. I don't know why he's not there. I haven't seen a replay to know where he actually was, but he wasn't there. But yeah, you get the assist. I thought he was quite solid, and I feel like this team will play a lot better with Telles in it. And let me tell you why. If you watch our game, I don't know. I assume the stats will back this up as well. The amount of times the ball finds its way to Shaw and Shaw's having to create something is incredible. Every time Shaw is our player that tries to create, has to try and do so much. And no offense to Shaw, he's not the most creative player in the world, especially compared to Alex Telles. He got his goal. He got his assist so short, which was fantastic. Should have had another one. He put an incredible ball in, and both Martial and Rashford just about missed it. But he was incredible. Well, he was really good today. Sure, I don't think he could have been higher, but of both goals, he probably could have done better against if he had been there. But I don't know where he was, and I don't know why he wasn't there. Harry Maguire, he gets a free. Didn't control his man. Demba Ba was running all over the space, and Maguire had absolutely no idea where he was majority of the time. He thought he was really poor today. And then it's just whatever Harry Maguire does, he seems to just do it wrong at the moment. He went for a decent run and he was awful today. Awful. He doesn't seem to. He seems to always give the man to his other defender. Today he put Demba Ba on Tuanzebe. Tuanzebe should be the one covering. And because he's got the pace, and Victor Lindelof would have done that. He would have gave Tuanzebe the job to cover, like we did against PSG. Tuanzebe would have covered, and Lindelof would be the man who would be committing himself. That should be the case with Maguire. Maguire's not quick enough. If Tuanzebe commits himself, I have more faith in Tuanzebe making the yards back and covering than Maguire covering for him. And then what? The second goal is it's absolutely unacceptable. Lets the ball just run past his feet. Doesn't put a challenge in on Demba Ba, who doesn't even need to touch the ball to beat Maguire. And obviously finds Visca, who puts it past Dean Henderson. I mean, Dean Henderson can't do anything about the goal. That's why I put it to 6. Maybe David Hay saves it. I don't know. I think we've seen David Hay save shots like that before, but I'm not going to take any points away from Dean Henderson for that. You don't expect any goalkeeper to make that save. If David De Gea makes the save, that's because of the brilliance of David De Gea, not because of the poor effort at goal, the lack of brilliance from Dean Henderson. But yeah, Harry Maguire gets a free, and then it's things like when we went long, he won the header, but he went for goal, and instead of trying to head it back to Anthony Martial, he was running on the edge of the box for him. Awful for Maguire. Now let's get into midfield. Nemanja Matic gets a 4. Better in the second half, but he was really poor today. Matic, really poor. Obviously, he's the man who lost Demba Ba for the second goal. He's meant to be man marking him. Why Matic is the man having to do that, I don't know, but he is the man, and he lost his man, and it was so poor from him. His passing wasn't great today. I thought he gave away a lot of passes. He was slow on the ball, and he didn't help us progress the ball enough. The second half he was better. He went into centre back. I don't know why he went into centre back instead of Tuanzebe, but he did, and I don't think he was good enough. Donny van de Beek, I'm going to give him an 8. Donny van de Beek today was fantastic. He was absolutely fantastic today, Donny van de Beek. He was everywhere where you needed to be. He kept it so simple, so calm on the ball, won a lot of tackles, and he was fantastic today. And I thought it was an absolute disgrace he got subbed off. Absolute disgrace. He should have stayed in midfield. If we wanted to bring Paul Pogba on, we could have. We should have put Paul Pogba in attacking midfield instead of Bruno Fernandes. But we didn't. Because we had to take Donny van de Beek on because for whatever reason, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer hates him. And that's unexplainable why you would hate Donny van de Beek, because he's absolutely phenomenal. He's fantastic. But for whatever reason, like I say, he hates him. He hates playing Donny van de Beek, and despite the fact he played fantastically today, he was dropped and we embarrassingly lost. And Donny van de Beek has to start against Everton for me. Juan Mata, 4, 5. maybe 5-4. We'll give him a 4.5. I don't give him marks like that, but I can't decide if he should be a 4 or a 5. So you're getting a 4.5. Awful. Again, Matter. On the ball, he was alright, I guess. Nothing special. Was very in and out of the game. Obviously, awful first touch for the second goal. He's not quick enough, and he wasn't good enough today, Juan Mata. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of people giving Mata plaudits for his game today when he was poor. But that's nothing new for this Manchester United team. And he weren't good enough whatsoever, Juan Mata today. And Juan Mata will know that. Marcus Rashford. What? I'll give him a 5. Yeah, Mata. No, Rashford. He was slightly better than Mata. He was non-existent really again today. I can't remember him doing anything actually. Absolutely anything. I can't remember it. There was no point Rashford being on the pitch, and he came off. Same with Greenwood really when Greenwood came on. Cannot remember a single thing he did today. So poor. We were so slow and sloppy getting the ball forward, and it's nothing we haven't seen before from Manchester United. When we cannot break a team down, and we end up just throwing everybody at the ball. Bruno Fernandes. He's getting a 4. He's getting a 5. Again, Bruno Fernandes was very poor today. What did he do really? He gave the ball away a lot. He was trying to create stuff. I think there was a couple of good passes, but he gave the ball away way too much today. It was really poor from him. And the thing is with Bruno Fernandes, it was one of them games where he tries to do everything he can to win a game, and sometimes you just have to accept that you're not going to be the man to hit a 50-yard pass and create the goal, but you could be the player that makes a 5-yard pass to find the man who will then find the man who will score. And today Bruno Fernandes didn't do that enough. Here's that Demba Ba goal again. It's so poor, so sloppy. And I mean, yeah, Bruno Fernandes just didn't have his best game. Anthony Martial, I'm going to give a 7. I thought Martial played very well. Again, good hold up with the ball. Was living off scraps again, like we saw in majority of last season, living off scraps. But I thought he played well. Obviously, he did get his goal, a very well taken goal. I thought he was fouled quite a lot. Again, what we come to expect from Anthony Martial. And winning a lot of free kicks for us. And he does so much work with the ball. He's so underrated. He's our most important attacker for me, Anthony Martial. We are so much better of a team when Martial's playing than when he's not. He won us so many fouls, won us the ball, and he won't get the plaudits he deserves. Marcus Rashford will get plaudits when Marcus Rashford plays well. He'll get loads of plaudits. Martial, who played well today, he plays well 90% of the games, will get absolutely hammered and slated. But that's what we come to expect from Manchester United and the media. Now, substitutes. Fosu Mensah, 6. Didn't do much. We didn't really see much Fosu Mensah today. What he did do, I can't really complain. McTominay, 6 as well. I thought McTominay didn't play terribly. Didn't think he played badly as well either though. Well, I didn't think he played well. Sorry. He was best game we've seen from McTominay in a while. But I think we should have seen Fred. Come on, Pogba. I'll give him a 6 as well. Didn't have much impact. Tried to do stuff. Maybe Pogba deserves a 5. Greenwood and Cavani both getting 5s. You know what? Pogba will actually also get a 5. Pogba 5. Greenwood 5. Cavani 5. None of them, especially Greenwood and Cavani, didn't really get on the ball much at all. Martial was still our most creative player, most attacking player when he was on the left or up front. Martial came onto the left and we lost something up top. And that doesn't surprise me. Anthony Martial is so crucial, and he's so underrated by the Manchester United team and by the media. Cavani didn't offer much. Greenwood was awful. I can't remember him doing. Did he have more than 3 touches on the ball? I can't tell you how many times I think I can remember Greenwood probably being on the ball once, maybe twice. He weren't good enough. Didn't get on the ball enough. He was a invincible man. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, 2. What did Ole Gunnar Solskjaer do right today? What? Start Twenzebe? Start Donny van der Beek. But then he went and messed them up, didn't he? He subbed both off. I cannot believe the levels of ineptitude this manager has shown in the last few games has been incredible. Against Chelsea, after an incredible performance against PSG, awful. Going back to this formation, we were awful. We then went into RB Leipzig, played the diamond to absolute perfection. That was the blueprint. That was the blueprint for the Arsenal game. That was the blueprint for this game. We win them games, for me. We win them games. But no, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer takes that blueprint, that perfection of the RB Leipzig game, and this is the perfection. This is the blueprint, and he fucking throws it in the bin. Absolutely awful. He threw it in the bin, changed it against Arsenal, lost the game. And then all of a sudden, this diamond doesn't work anymore. Well, it does work when you play the right players and you play the players that are crucial to the system in the system and in the right places. There's no point in putting Fred, who was crucial to that box-to-box role against RB Leipzig and against PSG when we went to the diamond. No point taking him and just throwing him in defensive midfield. No point. Because it's not following the same blueprint that's succeeded you, that made you succeed, and that formation, that's fucking it. And that's what we did. That's what he's done. When it's the Arsenal game, fuck the system up. And yes, Anthony Martial is probably very, very important to this diamond. But that's a player we were missing out on. Now, if the reason we lost the game was we dominated midfield, but we had something missing at the top, then you can't blame Ollie for that. You can't really blame him. Because what? That we're missing our best striker? That's just unlucky. But today, what? He plays a formation that he scraps it, plays a formation that hasn't worked at all. Here's the second goal, sorry. Very sure. Is Shaw anywhere near? There's Shaw. I mean, yeah, Shaw's so far, so high. I can't, I don't know. Yeah, look, he's sprinting back. I don't know how much you can blame Shaw for that. He's so high up for the overlap, because that's how United fullback should have to play. So I don't know if you can blame Shaw for the second goal. But, like I was saying, he changed the formation to a system that hasn't worked this year at all. Let's look over our games so far this season. Let me get our fixture list up. So we played Palace, first game. Played this formation. We lost 3-1 and we were embarrassing. We then played Luton. Luton is a write-off. It's fucking Luton. We won 3-1. But in the first half, we were quite poor. Brighton, we then played Brighton. Played this formation. We got absolutely dominated and we just about won 3-2 against Brighton. We then played Brighton again. We won 3-0. But that was a completely different Brighton team. We then played Tottenham in this formation. Martial got sent off. We lost 6-1. We go into Newcastle. We played this formation. We played quite well. We won 4-1. We then played PSG. We didn't play this formation. We played a 5 at the back. And then we went into a diamond. Worked brilliantly. Played Chelsea. Played this formation. Woeful. Didn't create a thing. Did not create a thing. And Lampard played for a draw. We couldn't break him down. and we drew. RB Leipzig, we played the Diamond against RB Leipzig. At the time, with the team top of the Bundesliga, better than Bayern Munich. And we played them off the park. We were the best team, and we deserved to win that game. 5-0. Brilliant in the Diamond. We then went to Arsenal. We took, like I said, we took the Diamond into that game with the blueprint. And what did we do? We threw it in the bin. And we changed it completely thanks to this manager. We took players like the Nemanja Matic, who should have played that defensive mid role, and we put someone who's been absolutely superb in a box-to-box role into defensive midfield. And, of course, we lost the game. We lost the game 1-0 to a poor penalty. And it didn't work, but defensively we were quite strong still. We didn't concede until it came to a Paul Pogba penalty. So we've come to Istanbul today. So, defensively, it's been a problem all year for us. We've been shipping way too many goals. The Diamond, we've conceded, what? 1 goal. 1 goal we've conceded in the Diamond since playing it. We didn't concede against PSG when we turned to it. We didn't concede against RB Leipzig playing it. And we conceded it thanks to a penalty against Arsenal. And we've gone, you know what? Fuck this. Despite the fact we've created chances playing the Diamond in both the PSG and the RB Leipzig game. And when we've had our best striker on the pitch. And when we've played our best midfield in this Diamond. We've decided, you know what? Let's not play this Diamond anymore. That's given us defensive stability. We'll go back to the 4-2-3-1. In which we have conceded twice to Brighton. We've conceded once to Newcastle. 6 to Tottenham. And 3 to Crystal Palace. So clearly we can't defend in this formation. We've gone back to that and thought, oh yeah, this will work. This will work. And it hasn't, obviously. It hasn't worked. Yes, we have lost the game due to mistakes, individual mistakes. Yes, of course we have. But did you watch that game every time when Demba Ba was at our back line? Were you comfortable? No, we weren't. We were awful. And you has to be fearful for his job. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has to be fearful for his job. He has to be. He can't not be. I mean, like I said in the watch along a few times, Mauricio Pochettino came out and said he's ready to start playing, take over a team again and start a new project. And do people think Manchester United won't be the most promising and most interesting option for him? Of course they will. Mauricio Pochettino would love to come to Manchester United, take this team over, and show, because Pochettino would probably get the best out of this Manchester United team. I can't lie. Pochettino is very good with narrow teams. That's what he kind of played predominantly for Spurs, quite narrow, and that's how this team is best suited, quite narrow. We don't have wingers. Jadon Sancho. The lack of signing Jadon Sancho becomes more and more puzzling by the hour. Juan Mata played out on right today was awful. It's the same Juan Mata every time. Cuts in so deep and so narrow that we have nothing out wide. Meaning Wan-Bissaka, who we know isn't Trent Alexander-Arnold. He isn't Achraf Hakimi. He isn't Robertson for the left or Alphonso Davies. He ain't that amazing going forward. And he ain't confident going forward. But yet we expect him to be that. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in his press conference smiling. Mate, I don't want to go like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer out or whatever, or Ole out, but that performance, it doesn't deserve Manchester United. Doesn't deserve to be Manchester United manager, that man right now, does he? And his job will be on the line. And I think he's sacking himself. If he gets sacked, it's only on him. He's got it wrong again and again and again. And he can't be happy with that. He cannot be happy. It's just puzzling how he can make substitutes like bringing Donny van der Beek off and leaving on Bruno Fernandes. He was so wasteful and sloppy on the ball. It's terrible from Manchester United today. Terrible. And I expect us to go to Goodison. We'll have to try play our best, play our game, obviously, but it's going to be difficult. It's going to be really difficult, and I'm not looking forward to it. Everton have played really well this season, and we haven't. And I'm going to be interested to see what formation we play. Are we going to be playing the diamond? Are we going to play this 4-2-3-1, which again hasn't worked this season? And where was Fred today? Why is McTominay the man coming on? It's this bias and this agendas again. And I said it in the match. It's a rewarding poor performances and just players being average. McTominay was awful against Arsenal. He comes on. Maguire, awful today. Stays on the pitch and Tuanzebe comes off. Matic, awful. He gets to go into centre back. Mata, awful. Yeah, he come off. But he weren't great last game he played, if I remember correctly. I can't remember who it was against. And what? There's just no... It's just not acceptable. Players get rewarded for being average or just terrible right now because of favouritism. Marcus Rashford, where was he today? He was brilliant when he came on against Leipzig. No, against Leipzig. Did he come on against Leipzig? Yeah, he came on against Leipzig, didn't he? Because Greenwood started. He came on against Leipzig, it was brilliant. In the diamond. Doesn't play in the diamond today. Plays out on the left. I can't understand it. And I wouldn't be surprised if we lose to Everton. I wouldn't be surprised to see Ole Gunnar Solskjaer lose his job, unfortunately. And I don't like to say that. I really don't, but I wouldn't be surprised. So poor today. So poor. Anyway, if you did enjoy this video, please do hit that like button below.